Jury deliberations began Thursday in the case against Shawn A. Cranston, the Corey man accused of breaking into a home near Spartansburg and killing the pregnant Amish woman he found inside in February 2024. Before the case was given to the jury to decide, prosecutors called their last witness, the state trooper who led the investigation. After the state rested its case, the defense opted not to call any witnesses and also rested its case. Trooper Samuel Hubbard, Hubbard, who led the investigation, testified that GPS data from Cranston's SUV placed the vehicle at the home of an Amish man who had previously testified that his home was burglarized about 7 weeks before the killing. Previous evidence also connected footprints discovered in the snow around the home to high-top sneakers worn by Cranston, and prosecutors have argued that Cranston burglarized multiple Amish homes in the area. He was trying to do the same thing, according to the state's theory of the crime, when he encountered 23-year-old Rebekah Byler inside her home on February 26, 2024. Byler, whose 2-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son were home with her at the time, was stabbed repeatedly in the neck and shot in the lower left forehead and died around 10 a.m. She was pregnant with a 21 to 25-week-old female fetus at the time. The baby also died as a result of Byler's death, according to previous testimony in the case. Cranston faces charges of criminal homicide of an unborn child, burglary with bodily injury, and criminal trespass. Hubbard also testified that, acting on a tip from a resident in May of 2024, state police located a knife near an area Cranston had visited in the hours after Byler was killed. Analysis revealed no fingerprints or DNA on the knife, and as defense attorney Louis Emmy pointed out in his closing argument, the knife was not submitted to the forensic pathologist in the case for comparison to the 9 stab wounds inflicted on Byler. Emmy offered a closing argument of about 23 minutes, offering possible alternative explanations for Cranston's movements and activities on February 26, and stressing, It's not my job to prove anything, not my client's job. There's explanations for everything he's doing," Emmy added. Prosecutor Evan Lowry led the jury through a slideshow presentation of approximately 45 minutes in his closing argument, reviewing DNA evidence, shoe prints, tire impressions, witness testimony, a confession that a fellow Crawford County Jail inmate claimed Cranston made, and extensive cell phone records, GPS data, and video surveillance tracking Cranston's movements on the day of the killing. "We have an abundance of evidence at all points, and all fits that he killed Rebekah Byler," Lowry said, his voice rising as he neared the end of his statement. The judge instructed the jury, and the jury was released at 11:31 a.m. this morning to begin its deliberations. As more details become available, I will let you know.